we once shared. And I must have been blind just to think I'd find someone new, one who loved me better than you. Well, we made it home as a surprise. Loneliness has opened my eyes. I tried every love I could find. Still I can't get you out of my mind. 'Cause there's no one in the world to love me. No one in the world's gonna move me. No one in the world can love me like you do, baby.
What up, y'all? What it do? Back at it with another gameplay. We about to play Delivered by Midnight. Let's get off into it. Hope y'all having a good one. You know what I'm saying. Okay. I'm feeling the vibe already. And the controls. $10:30 p.m. June 15th, Nowhere Apartments. Okay. My name is Chloe. I moved here for college. It was raining like cats and dogs. I wasn't even supposed to move into my apartment today, but the Packers messed up the schedule. Everything got moved up and was rescheduled earlier for the morning of the 15th. I was tired from unpacking, so I ordered a pizza and turned on the cable TV. Then I heard the doorbell ring. I was confused. Who would come this late at night? So I decided to check who it was. That's strange. A parcel with a note, but no one was there. I didn't remember missing any packages today. Where did this come from? And who left it here? The note listed very specific phrases. Maybe it's a poem? Oh, a red clock? That's strange. I don't own any clock. Then my cable TV flickered on with the news.
We interrupt with breaking news. Mysterious disappearances have been reported near Nowhere Apartments. Residents claim people have vanished without a trace, and a strange parcel with a note has been found in each scene. Authorities are urging caution as investigations continue.
A chill shot down my spine. I realized how much trouble I was in. I should have left it outside. I need to hide before the guest in the note shows up. Delivered by midnight. I am your guest. In cold I wait. Won't you open up, accept your fate? I will look for you where water drips, Won't you hide with me where darkness grips? I will look for you where monsters tread. Your friend is waiting under your bed. I am your guest behind the door. Won't you join me on the closet floor? I'm your guest where pipes creak. Won't you meet me under the sink? I am your guest and will arrive soon and will go by the middle of the night. That's it. Okay, so where am I gonna hide? I hate third person games. Open the bathroom door. How can I open it? It was already 11. Guest opened the main door and stepped inside quietly. The time was now 11. The guest opened the closet door in hopes of finding you inside. The time was now 11:10. The guest opened the sink cabinet in search of you. The time was now 11:20. The guest opened the refrigerator, spilling the cold air into the room. The time was now 11:30. The guest checked the bathtub. The water still dripped. Tip, tip. The time was now 11:40. The guest bent down to look under the table in hopes of finding you. The time was now 11:50. The guest knelt peeking under the bed, trying to look for you. And he found my ass. You were caught by the guest. Okay, so we're gonna retry. Okay, so where did he not look? I don't know where to go. Shit. How do I barricade the door? So I can barricade the door. Is there anything else I can get? Guests tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guests opened the door. Fuck. The time is now 11:02. The fresh pizza distracted the guest. The guests consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The guests checked the bathtub. The water still dripped. Tip, tip. The time was now 11:14. The guests knelt peeking under the bed and trying to look for you. You were caught by the ghost. Okay. So I'm gonna get the guests tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guests broke open the door. The time is now 11:02. The fresh pizza distracted the guests. The guests consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The guests opened the closet door in the hopes of finding you inside. You were caught by the guests. Okay. Alright. Let's see. That was connected. Oh, you know what? It was 11 and the guest has now arrived. The guest tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guest broke open the door. The time was now 11:02. The fresh pizza distracted the guest. The guest consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The guest opened the sink cabinet in search of you. The time was now 11:14. The bedroom door was locked. The guest forced it open. The time was now 11:16. The guest note peeking. Okay. Trying to look for you. He found you. You were caught by the guest. Okay, first, I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought this game was bullshit. But now I see it's not bullshit. It's actually a good game. Can't close the door. Damn. took too long. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is the guest tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guest broke open the door. It's 11:02. Okay. The first pizza distracted the guest. The guest consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The bedroom door was locked. The guest forced it open. The time was now 11:06. The guest knelt peeking under the bed, trying to look for you. The time was now 11:16. The guest opened the closet door in hopes he's finding you. Okay. You were caught by the guest. Okay, let's try. Okay. It was 11 already. The guest had now arrived. The guest tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guest broke open the door. The time was now 11:02. The first pizza distracted the guest. The guest consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The guest opened the refrigerator, spilling the cold air. You were caught by the guest. How did he must have seen it. Okay. He had to have seen me. How is he seeing me? It wasn't doing right. Okay. How to end. Hello to all of you there watching my gameplays. First and foremost, I want to tell you thank you for watching. If you have not already, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Like the video, because the video needs to be liked. You can join up into my membership. It's only 99¢, and as we grow, I will add more things to the options of things that you'll be able to get. But yeah, make sure you just engage with my content. You know, you can comment, let me know if I'm doing something right, if I'm doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing is that you enjoy my content. With that being said, thank you for watching. Continue watching. How this works. The guest tried to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guest broke open the door. The time was now 11:02. The fresh pizza distracted the guest. The guest consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The bathroom door was locked. The guest forced it open. The time was now 11:06. The guest checked the bathtub. The water still dripped tip tip. The time was now 11:16. The bedroom door was locked. The guest forced it open. The time was now 11:18. The guest opened the closet door in the hopes of finding you inside. The time was now 11:28. The guest opened the sink cabinet in search of you. The time was now 11:38. The guest opened the refrigerator, spilling the cold air outside. You were caught by the guest. Okay, I'm gonna retry. I have to hurry up. Guest tries to open the door, but it was barricaded. The guest broke open the door. The time was now 11:02. The fresh pizza distracted the guest. The guest consumed the pizza. The time was now 11:04. The guest opened the refrigerator. You were caught by the guest. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Cause I ain't no fucking. survived the ghost invasion, but he has wrecked my whole apartment. I need to contact the police and my landlord and report about this ASAP. Congratulations. I'm only surviving the gas. I'm surviving the gas. Delivered by midnight. I'm gonna tell you this, right? The thing about this game, if you try to go and find somebody else's gameplay, it's not gonna work. I think they use AI, so it changes every time. Not everybody's gonna get the same. The algorithm changes a lot. So just note, if you try to go and find, even if you watch my gameplay and want to use it to play the game, to beat it, it's not gonna work. Trust me. Just take it from a G. It's not gonna work. This is a very phenomenal game, actually. There is another developer that had a game like this. I can't remember the name of the dev, but I do remember it was like animals, but they be thick, like thick ass animals. I want to say Zan, something like that. And I think that's where he gets this concept from. Still a wonderful game, wonderful gameplay. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all be easy. Stay dangerous, my nigga.